See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert. I'm always prepared for whatever. I see you. There's a seat right here. You can see from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She's killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting them socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven and get some milk.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. What are we talking about today? This is why Black women hate good Black men. And make no mistake, gynocrats do hate good Black men. They hate them. They marginalize them. They try to pretend as though a Black man that actually has his stuff together simply does not exist, or he exists in such small numbers that it is insignificant. Or that the only Black men that could possibly have themselves together are celebrities, and those are impossible to reach if you are not yourself a celebrity or invited into celebrity circles. And so today what we're talking about is how that's a myth that there is no good Black men, and why you're hated, why good Black men are hated by these gynocratic Black women. The first thing to understand about this is that they hate good Black men because, long story short, good Black men don't fit the narrative. And what's the narrative? The narrative is what we always know. First of all, Black men ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. That's number one. In any way, shape, form, or fashion, they are abandoners of their families. They are build-a-bears. They broke. They not leaders. They don't know anything. They don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? They mooch off of women. They try to live off of women. You know, they got female energy. They want Black women to submit, but they don't have anything for Black women to submit to. All of these sorts of narratives, all of these things, good Black men actually dispel the myth of those things. And you're hated because you don't fit that narrative. See, this narrative is important to gynocratic Black women so that they can continue to live underneath a lost value system. They want to live under this system. This is one thing that I need good Black women and good Black men to understand, that these gynocrats, they want to live under this system. This is not some system that they're being forced to live under, but they would rather something else. There's only a few that would actually rather something else. The reality is they like the sheer chaos of this type of backwards value system that doesn't produce anything but more chaos, more confusion, more, lies, and more death. This is what this produces. So they actually like this. Okay. They actually like living under this system. They don't like good Black men because good Black men actually take the time out to vet a woman. See, he's not just gonna let you come into his space and you don't prove anything to him. You just come into the space and then you're able to get his 4 Ps without any questions. No. He's actually gonna vet you. And see, this makes good black men hate it because gynocrats don't believe that black men are worth anything. Black men don't have any value. So because you don't have any value, black men aren't allowed to vet because it's like, why are you vetting me? I'm better than you. How dare you call yourself, put a microscope to me, put a magnifying glass to me, because I'm me. I'm a black woman. I'm automatically better than you. So why are you trying to take this time out to vet me for time and see if I'm worth your time? I'm worth your time because I came over here, because I talked to you, because I answered your DM, because I answered, you know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of message you sent me or what have you, or the fact that you came over here to talk to me, I answered it. So I'm automatically worth your time. Matter of fact, we can skip time. I'm worth your toll. I'm worth your money. All of it, if I can get all of it. And I don't have to do anything to actually get this stuff from you. I shouldn't have to, because again, you're beneath me. Why should I have to prove to you anything, prove to you any value, prove to you any worth? You're a worthless human doing. You don't have a right to vet me for toll. You don't have a right to tell me I'm being trouble. I don't care what kind of trouble I'm being. You want me, right? So then that means you're willing to put up with any amount of trouble and put out any amount of fires I tell you to put out. You do what I tell you, and I'll be able to put all the threats on the table that I want. I can threaten your life. I can threaten your livelihood. I can threaten your sanity. I can threaten you for your freedom. I can put any type of threat on you that I can imagine, and you just had better take it. You had just better deal with it. See, she don't like good black men because they try to elevate her. This is a problem. To a gynocrat, that's a problem. A black man trying to elevate her, she don't want to be elevated. That's number one. She doesn't really want to be elevated. She wants to follow destructive mindsets, and she wants to follow all of these destructive types of things, because what that does is excuses her gynocratic behavior. A good black man doesn't allow the excuse. Well, I get to be a gynocrat. I get to be able to disrespect black men. I get to be able to dishonor them. I get to be able to talk crazy to them. I get to be able to spread all types of disparaging things and ideas about them. I can get on social media and talk about a black man like a dog because, listen, under my gynocratic thinking, this is all excused because I view black men the same way white men view black men, as nothing, as predatorial, as animalistic, as subhuman. These are not actual people with feelings and a life and an experience. You got the experience I tell you to have. You have the life I tell you to have. You do what I dictate you to do. This is why they feel so free setting black men up, getting them killed, getting them incarcerated, getting them in trouble, and all types of things, getting them fired from jobs. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. She feel comfortable to call your job and say something stupid about you. So then now your boss is at your neck. She feel comfortable with doing that type of stuff. And as long as she can keep the narrative that there are no good black men, she can run into one and still treat him like that because, listen, I'm still under that narrative. We still dealing with that narrative because that makes me right. The reason why she don't mind to do that is that because that fulfills the need to be right or the need to control. She loves controlling the narrative of black men. She likes getting out in public, telling everybody else what she thinks of black men and how weak they are and how stupid they are and how they don't have any leadership and how they don't have any masculinity. She likes being able to create, you know what I'm saying, television shows and movies that portray black men either in an effeminate way where he doesn't have any masculinity, or he's got quote unquote toxic masculinity where he's abusive in some way or whatever. She likes spinning these narratives. Again, it fulfills her need to be right because she's trying to control it. So good black men are hated because of these things. He's also hated because he doesn't accept her chaos. He creates the structure, the system, order, and structure, and he creates leadership. See, this is the masculine energy inside of a relationship. Systems, order, and structure. And good black men actually create this because they create it in their own lives. They're not waiting on some woman to just magically have that. He actually has that when she meets him. He already has that going on. So he extends it to her. And this is where it becomes problematic. Good black men are problematic to the gynocratic narrative of black women because it removes the victimhood status. It doesn't give them any excuse to remain in the chaotic state that they're in. So they don't even want black men to do better. They'll say black men are all of that. You low on the totem pole. You're not educated. You don't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You don't build anything. You don't do anything. You don't lead any industry. And all. See, all of this, she has to believe this. She would crumble if black men actually went against all of this in large numbers. If a gynocrat woke up tomorrow morning and found that black men lead all kinds of important industries and, you know what I'm saying, all these myths are what's the word I'm looking for? It's in front of her face in a way she can't deny. If that was the case, she would crumble. Her whole mental state would crumble because she doesn't actually want black men to get ahead. This is the thing that all of us need to understand about gynocrats. They don't want black men or black women to get ahead. They just talk that talk. They just talk a good talk. They'll get somewhere and claim that they black first and they activists and they this and they that, but they don't actually want to see the betterment or the healing of black men or black women, for that matter. Because again, it removes that gynocratic excuse to be full of chaos, to be full of trouble, to be full of threats, to threaten everybody, and to ruin everything that comprises black culture. It removes that. Good black men are actually the catalyst or the foundation that removes all of this from her. This is why she hates good black men. This is why when she run into one, she try to ruin them. The other part to this thing is that she don't know how to respond to good black men. She don't know how to do that. She was so busy being a gynocrat, she forgot how to be a woman. So when a good black man comes along, and listen, he's got the 10 life values on deck. This is on lock. He's not struggling with his spiritual value. He's not struggling with his health. He's not struggling with his family. He's not struggling with his appearance. All the way down to dwelling, mobility. He's got education. He's got his profession intact. He's got his leisure intact. He's got his wealth intact. She doesn't know what to do with that type of black man because he ruins the delusion that she's living in. He pops that bubble and say, no, you don't get to use all of your shaming tactics on me. You don't get to insult me with the run-of-the-mill, gynocrat, pink pill insults. You don't get to do that to me. You don't get to throw zaddy in my face and try to make me feel 2 inches tall because I don't fit in that category. You don't get to guilt trip me about nothing. And you certainly aren't in a position to control me. And that's the scariest thing for a gynocrat. He's not, a good black man is not in position for her to control him. She can't control him. He controls himself. And he doesn't allow any of her little stupid gynocrat hyena backfoot tactics to do anything to him. He's a danger to her. Good black men are dangerous not only to the system, but to Black women. And here's the bomb. He's dangerous to them both for the same exact reason. A good Black man is dangerous to both the system and to Black women for the same exact reason. He can't be allowed to come to power because that makes the system that exists right now crumble. And neither one of them, Zaddy or his bed wench, is able to allow that. They can't allow that. So she got to control the narrative. See what I'm saying? So sound off in the comment section for me. Is this why Black women hate good Black men? I want to hear all about it in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.